Hello, hello! Welcome everyone, this is jorgiguel. And today we're back with more streaming, with more Dragon Commander. Divinity Dragon Commander, in fact. Yippee. God. Anyway, how's everyone's day going? I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Oh god, what the... Why did I just choke? Hope you're all having a wonderful day. This is a bit more of a back to routine, right? No streaming before playing. Although that's mostly because I feel very sluggish today. Anyway, let's just get straight into the game. I still feel sluggish. I legitimately questioned if I should have even be streaming today, but I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think everything's working. Is my voice audible? Where did I left? Oh yeah, we ended at the beginning of the first chapter. Did I do everything?
How much more base and depraved can a soul get when it seeks the death of a child to further its interests?
What?
Henry and I may not always see eye to eye, but if I can save his daughter, I will do what I can. And Scarlet feels the same.
Wait, I don't remember this. What death of a child? Henry has a child?
Commander, we have anxiously awaited your return, for our spies brought dire news. Some obscure nobleman by the name of Drury has ordered top assassins to kidnap and kill Henry's daughter Anne. Her death would crush him, and that's exactly how that prick tries to get the attention of our enemies.
Okay.
By robbing you of one of your generals, he seeks the same post in their armies.
He seeks the same post in their army.
You know there'd be no stopping Henry. He sped off home the instant he heard the news.
Okay.
So now Catherine and I would like your permission to go after him. If he has to face those backstabbing bastards, we want to face them with him.
Who says this news is even accurate? Henry can take care of himself, and besides, I need to concentrate on the war effort. It's a bit random. I just got into the game. Did I not interact? I probably didn't interact with the game at all. Okay. Heavens forbid his daughter fall prey to their blade. Yes, you have my permission. I mean, if they're trying to hinder us, then yeah,
yes,
go.
Commander. We'll hack them to pieces and be back in time for happy hour.
Yeah, go hack them. Oh boy. Aw, Edmund's all alone.
Henry has a spot of daughter trouble, has he? These teenage girls, they're all the same. Scarlet and Catherine actually want to abandon ship and rush to her rescue. Can you imagine? At least I have the sense of duty to remain here in the epicenter of your power, where generals are truly needed.
True.
Well, there's that. And the fact that I just can't be bothered.
Nah, that's more in line with you. I do agree with that. That's more in line with you. Okay, is there nothing happening then?
How can I be of assistance, my lord? The wizard will say it's all his doings, of course, but I know he's keeping secrets from me. Half of the things I hammer together he never even showed me. No, the Raven did.
I think I've already seen that. Have I talked to... Is there anything relevant?
What? Oh, do forgive me, my friend.
No. Man, my voice is not good today. I feel like shortbread. But... Okay, let's... What were we doing in the map? Did I not save? Wait, this is... Hold on. Ah, here we go. Here we go. What the? Why did it start me before that? Okay, I want to take that. Okay, let's check the bridge. Have I checked everything here?
I hear Trinculo's daughter is about to be married. He's over the moon. Which
Oh yeah, this is the children.
Smoldering muskets, Commander. So kind of you to come and congratulate.
Have I made the decision yet?
The more Trinculo shall boil with rage, the sweet...
I may have derided the imps before, Commander, but I'm...
I fought doubly.
You try.
Okay, I don't see anything here to do. So I think I've already done everything. So let's move on. Yes, let's move on. Let's get this done. Let's get this done. So we have transports here. Okay, we have some defense. Let's send it over there. And here. We're gonna send our... we're gonna make an invasion on that island. We also need to protect this area. I don't see any transport nearby. So I should be safe here to leave this, like, opened. I don't see any nearby transport that could attack me in the back. So we will move everything over there so that we can make an attack afterwards. So we can attack that afterwards. They're probably going to attack us, all things considered. So I need gold generation. Let's make a gold mine here. We have a war factory and another war factory. Let's make taverns so we can get some mercenaries coming in. Then let's build some bombers. They are decently strong. And they can move through water. We have the gold mine going over there. So we can just... For some reason that's not working properly. But, okay, I think I've done every... No, there's still this, so... Do I just go for the attack there? Or do I wait them to attack me? We'll wait for them to attack me. Okay, we got a sabotage there, but that's fine. I think they just made a transport. Okay, they're preparing to attack there. They're attacking over there. They're also attacking over here, but we expected that. And they're also attacking there. So we're getting attacked on 3 fronts. Wait, they can attack with sea units? Since when? Okay, so which one is first? That one. I don't want to lose anything, so we're just gonna send mercenaries in. Probably one more. Isn't there a unit that closes the water frontiers? What do you mean by that? Hi LVP, how's it going? Oh, we're gonna run out of mercenaries if we do that. Let me use a general then. Let me use a general then. Then we can use that. We lost some units, but that's fine. That's done. So now we have to deal here. And they just used... Oh my god, they're really going hard here. So I think here's where I'm gonna have... Or do I lose it? No, let's retreat. Because I have to fight here. Although actually the bombers... by themselves already do it. So we could have actually protected that. Yeah, I could have fought that. The bombers by themselves already dealt with that. So it seems like the bombers are a really strong unit in auto. Yeah, this also, like, just destroys them. So now we can just attack there and capture it. The locks, the water tiles. Like, you can kind of, like, put... like this, like, water... troops, and they kind of lock because they have to fight them to get through. But it's really hard to put a unit in every single water tile.
Picture this, Commander. A lizard wakes in the night upon hearing a noise in another room. He gets up and confronts an imp burglar who eyes him evilly, dagger in hand. With one swift strike of the tail, the lizard decapitates the trespasser upon his territory.
That's an amazing
only
tale.
To be charged with murder by the authorities. Have we no right to protect our property? Our families? Even with little violence? Because I think we should.
I find this weird coming from her. I expected this to come from, like, the dwarf. Not from the lizards. But yeah, it's like, I think you can, but you have to... But the thing is, you have to put a significant amount of like, navy protecting the water tiles, and it has to be all the water tiles. So it's kind of difficult. Unless you can, like, actually just invade the enemy's territory and just lock their docks so that they can't get units out. Like, it's really difficult to protect your own.
I concur with Prospera. Breaking and entering another's domicile is like forcing your way into the inner sanctum of temples where only high priests may tread.
I agree with this.
Punishable by death.
So he, the skeleton agrees. I imagine the elves don't.
The law may seem harsh in this particular instance, Commander, but it merely tries to prevent bloodshed. The imp did not attack, so there can be no claim of self-defense. And the lizard in question could have fled and called for the guards, but instead, he chose to murder a man. Is it not just he should answer for his deed?
No. He showed up in his house, like, maybe the reason he didn't attack the lizard is because the lizard just killed him first. It's an imp of all things, like, he's gonna have, like, gadgets and bombs.
I keep a double-bladed axe under my pillow for just such an occasion, Commander. That lizard did what he had to do, and should be celebrated instead of sued.
Is the imp going to be against it?
If an imp burgles another's house, and he loses his head in the process, he has only himself to blame. And I'm not saying that just because Prospera is standing nearby with her tail wagging.
Lol. Okay, so only the elf is against it. My opinion. Probably, yeah, sure, we'll do it. I know that you can't do that here, but that doesn't mean like I don't understand why you would do it. At the end of the day, if you have a stranger inside of your house, they're not there for good reasons.
Bravo, Commander. I'll see to it the accused is released forthwith and reunited with his loved ones. A great right has been wronged. For now we can say frankly and freely, we dare defend our rights.
Okay, so that's that. There was also something here in the bridge I didn't check.
Not all elves may agree, but in my opinion, you did a noble thing by outlawing arranged marriages. Well done, Commander.
It has nothing to do with with arranged marriages, Elf. It has nothing to do with it being an arranged marriage. I have everything to do with it, she being a minor.
I'd like to decapitate that Catherine witch and use her head for a cannonball. How dare she mingle with my affairs? You don't give daughters a choice. Of course, she won't marry that dear old Duke now. Oh, I could have mingled in the highest circles. Owned a castle in the Gordian Glades. Damn the witch. Damn her.
Aren't you like a politician? Can't you just steal people's money and make your own castle? I don't understand. Does he not know politics? So my chat for some reason is not working properly right now. Oh, here you go.
Commander, I wouldn't dream of marrying off my daughters at the age of 12.
Yeah.
But to abandon political marriages altogether, that will undermine a centuries-old way of achieving increased social stature. One you yourself made use of, I might add.
One you yourself made use of, I might add. What you mean? I'm a bastard. I'm a bastard. I have 0 blood of the king. I am from his wife. You got a political marriage with a lizard. Oh, I guess. But like... No, that is true actually. Wait, hold on. How does this work now? I did... Yeah, I made it illegal to do what I did. To be fair though, it's not like it was me who was searching for it. I was forced into the political marriage. So actually, it makes sense that I would ban it, because I wouldn't want others to also suffer through it. Even though I don't actually think I'm suffering through it. I think the lizard waifu is. And she is fine. I feel she needs a little bit more character development. So let's see how she goes.
Bravo, Commander. Your new law regarding the requirement of girls' and women's consent to marry has caused a wave of enthusiasm among the populace. The romantic ruler is your latest sobriquet.
Oh my god.
Ironic, wouldn't you say?
Why?
Ironic, yes. For of course you yourself haven't given up on your politically picked wife and went forth in pursuit of love. Such is the way of emperors. They preach, but hardly practice.
Wait, are you telling me to divorce my wife? Is that what you're telling me? After I got her out of her, after I made her lose her job, you're telling me to divorce her? That would leave her devastated though. She would have nowhere to go. She literally lost her job.
What a win! A battle is often decided.
Okay, we have no technology. Yeah, we're really low on resources. I have to rebuild all the resources. But I think we can take this on now. So we're just going to invade it. We use the Zeppelins to add in. What are you doing? Yeah, get the embark. How many are there? Only 4. So we'll send these ships elsewhere to kind of control. There's a lot of stuff on this side, so I kind of want my ships to go over there, so we can start getting rid of them. We're also gonna move our units over there, try to take this over. We will send that over there, which will be a clean takeover. And then we're just gonna move over here. Yeah, we're just gonna move that over there. Make a few more. We actually can make. We have no gold, so we're gonna have to just pass. So in theory, we're gonna take over 3 lands here, and that should put us back into the positive. Yeah. We're gonna have 4 fights, actually. This one, yeah, it's an auto win. There's not much you can do. So we're just gonna use the auto feature. This is ours now. Okay, they are deploying defenses, but we have some mercenaries that can kind of aid us. And I'm going to have to use... Edmund. And we do have some balloons and some shamans. So we're gonna throw this in just to increase our odds. Go. Okay, for the most part, we won. That's ours, that's ours, that's ours. Okay. Oh, God. It's gonna force me to fight here to get it. Stupid balloons. Do I want to fight, though? I really don't feel like it. But I have to. Wait, can I go back? Now that I think about it. No, I cannot. Okay, so we're just gonna have to go. Yeah, for some reason, it's not working, the... Let me reboot that. Ah, here we go. Now it's working well. The chat wasn't showing properly for me. Okay, so we have some troops. We're just gonna need... Okay, the map's actually not difficult to defend.
Construction in progress. We're out of recruits, Commander.
Oh, but those are aerial, aren't they?
It'll be built in a jiffy. Enemy imp fighters are targeting our engines, Commander. They'll slow us down. We need more recruits, Commander.
We need more recruits. It'll still be able to build itself before.
Enemy imp fighters can engage ground and sea targets.
Can we kill it before it destroys our defense?
Imp fighters have been plated with iron.
Yes.
They'll certainly be harder to shoot down.
We'll put 1 anti-air here in case they try to be funny. Battle. Is there like any place I can go to capture more? No. It's a very small map. which is good actually.
Anything for the Empire.
Although I need to get that out of there.
Anti-air turret completed. We're under attack, but we will hold our ground.
We're gonna put the anti-ground turret there, and we're gonna put the anti-air one here. That way, it's easier to deal with this. We can deploy the dragon.
It'll be built in a jiffy. Anti-ground turret completed. Anti-air turret completed.
Do they have anti-air yet? They have something that's hitting me. What happened? What was hitting me?
Battle forge completed.
You're telling me this killed me? That alone killed me. What? Hold on.
Unit is being manufactured, Commander.
That doesn't make any sense.
To death.
Alright, okay. At least I killed it. But it's ridiculous that it was killing me.
Constructed to fight.
I need to get rid of the shields there.
Trooper ready to march.
I need to get rid of the shields.
The Emperor's enemy
They're
is mine.
really, like, annoying.
Trooper ready to march. Ready to follow you, even into death.
Oh, there's an anti-air now. Okay, let's keep making
Will soon be ready. Your unit will soon be ready.
troops.
We're out of recruits, Commander. Trooper awaiting your instructions, Commander. I will stand until my last breath.
There we go. That's killed. We can just go in.
Anything for the Empire. The Emperor
We can
shows
go
us
in
the
with
way.
what we have.
Constructed to fight. Trooper awaiting your instructions, Commander. Reinforcements requested.
Did that just teleport? Those shields.
The grave be their destiny. Ready to follow you, even into death.
Okay, the shields are...
Enemy armors can
The
deploy
shields are
range
annoying,
now.
I will say that.
Constructed to fight.
Very annoying. Okay,
Construction underway, Commander.
let's just keep making more troops.
Unit is being manufactured, Commander. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. Don't get too close to enemy armors. Their shockwaves will do.
They do not have air like an air factory, so let's make a mortar instead.
Trooper ready to march. Battle forge completed. Constructed to fight. Trooper ready to march. Your unit will roll out.
The population's getting closer to...
Will soon be ready. The Emperor's enemy is
The population is getting closer to depleted, so let's just keep
Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander.
making.
The Emperor's enemy enemy is my enemy.
Yeah, it's running low.
Constructed to fight. We need more recruits, Commander. We're out of recruits, Commander.
Yeah, okay, so there are no more units. So these are the last ones.
Population depleted.
Population depleted. So what you see is what you get. So we also don't need this.
Trooper awaiting your instructions, Commander. That's impossible, Commander. Trooper ready to march.
You need one?
Construction in progress. Trooper ready to march. Trooper awaiting your instructions, Commander.
How do I grab them?
Ready to follow you, even into death.
Oh, they gave up. Never mind. Really? They gave up just like that? I guess I just had a bigger army. Okay, and this one we just use the auto-resolve. There we go. So we now control... Father kills son, sneaking into house he thought was a burglar. That is true. But... If Mara got a pipe. Who are you calling I got a pipe? Eye of the Patriarch. Okay, we got another mercenary. Okay, we got another... What do we got here in the bar?
I can't believe Lady Camilla was ready to resign over the deaths of a few tree dwellers. Praise the gods of gold. She has a silver tongue that managed to waggle her way out of that ludicrous situation.
Wait, what?
She didn't mean any of those things she said, did she? I remain the same judge, though a different woman. Mushy wish-wash like that makes me cringe.
I remain the same judge, though a different woman. I'm confused. What did she do now?
Lady Camilla certainly has a way with words, Commander. She touched us all with her promises of fairness and kindness. We have seen a tragic affair unfold before our eyes. But such is the power of tragedy that it can bestir change. And if it can melt a lizard's heart, everything is possible.
What are you talking about?
A battle is often
Camilla, what do you do now?
Triumph begets triumph, it seems. There's just no stopping.
I'm confused. What did she do? Did I make an op? I don't remember making a decision for her. I only did for the imps, where they couldn't marry underage people. I'm confused. Okay, let's go to the... Oh no, she is Camilla. Okay. Oh, right. She resigned, right?
My word. What a strange experience I've had. There I stood upon a balcony, the crowd angry but silent beneath me. I began an impassioned speech in which I announced my resignation and expressed my regret for what had happened. How deeply torn I am for having caused the deaths of innocents by upholding the laws I hold dear.
Okay.
The onlookers were baffled. The mood turned. Upon reflection, they realized that I was no more personally responsible for the loss of their kin than the birds in the sky.
Uh-huh.
Surprised and moved, I found myself promising that I would let my heart speak from now on. That I would judge fairly, even if the law does not strictly allow for such actions. Cheers erupted. They forgave me. No resignation was needed.
Really?
I remain the same judge, though a different woman.
You're starting to sound like an owl. Do I want her to be conniving and start using that to her advantage?
There's no reason to be rude. It's just the deaths of those innocents. They motivated my mind to take twists and turns that it otherwise never would have. If it's such enormous powers I wield, Must I not always consider the humane course before the legislative one when they happen to clash? It was an important realization. One I must act upon.
I didn't mean to make her angry. But it seems like it worked out. It does seem like she actually meant it. So that's good. You know, that she meant it. Why is it like that on... There we go. Now it's showing properly. Okay, let's get back to the map. So they are moving. I don't remember. Can these guys conquer? Oh, did I lose my transports? Yes. Can I, like, go over there and take it? Invasion. Okay, we're just gonna keep invading then. I feel like I need to spread just in case there's some shenanigans happening. Let's put it here so they can't invade that. For now, we'll stay like this. And we'll start moving towards this. We'll keep, like, a little bit of units behind, just in case. So we're just gonna keep invading. So we're attacking on 2 fronts. Uh-huh. Okay, he's making more army. Yeah, we're gonna start fighting there. Oh, they attacked there. Or they're close to attacking. Man, there's so much movement. So many pieces. Okay, first is here. The Imperial Army can deal with it. There we go. We control that sea. Oh, they're using mercenaries. We'll use our own. That turns it to our favor, and we'll use Enman. We did lose some units, but we took over. And that leaves this one open for us. So there we go. Sobsari saves Sovereign Siege as judge. Cold Camilla hangs on to her post. Triumph trumps overkill. Empress says even undead perplex. Emperor wait, what? Yeah, more mercenaries. So what is going on here?
How much more base and depraved can a soul get when it seeks the death of a child to further its interests?
Congrats, I'm pregnant.
Henry
I'm not
and I
pregnant.
May not always see eye to eye, but if I can save his daughter, I will do what I can. And Scarlet feels the same.
Oh, is this the Henry one?
Commander, we have anxiously awaited your return, for our spies brought dire news.
Yeah, this is the Henry
Some
one.
obscure nobleman by the name of Drury has ordered top assassins to kidnap and kill Henry's daughter Anne. Her death would crush him, and that's exactly how that prick tries to get the attention of our enemies. By robbing you of one of your generals, he seeks the same post in their armies. You know there'd be no stopping Henry. He sped off home the instant he heard the news, so now Catherine and I would like your permission to go after him. If he has to face those backstabbing bastards, we want to face them with him.
So I've actually seen this already. Right in the beginning of this stream.
Yes, Commander. We'll hack them to pieces and be back in time for happy hour.
I don't know why, but when I click continue, it actually put me still in chapter 2. And with this exact event, I had to manually load the correct save file to get to chapter 3. So I technically already... I didn't see the result, but I did see this, the intro of this event.
These teenage girls, they're all the same. Scarlet and Catherine actually want to abandon ship and rush to her rescue. Can you imagine? At least I have the sense of duty to remain here in the epicenter of your power, where generals are truly needed. Well, there's that, and the fact that I just can't be bothered.
Understandable. I mean, that is expected of you. Okay, so not really much happening. But we can get the final. There, we got every single tech. We only have the dragon research now left. After that, we won't be needing the academies anymore. So... do I keep moving over there? Or do I just plant a defense here? I think we just I think we just like turtle here and just push. Just push here. I would like to take over this like territory, but the fact that it's on the other side is complicated. Let's just close off this. I don't think I'll be annoyed if they can, like, get over here. Regardless, though, we can build a gold mine right here, and we will. So now this gives me 12 gold. That's pretty good. But we are getting, like, attacked in every direction. And I'm pretty sure these guys are about to attack me here. So I think we just chill now. I'm actually going to move this one over here. Just in case this balloon does some weird movement here. And... yes. I think that's about it. Let's see what the result is. We just need gold right now. So we can start, like, manufacturing an army. Okay, that balloon wants to invade my lands. I do like the map gameplay, even though it's basically just risk with extra stuff. Okay, they did not attack. Do I have any mercenaries to turn this on my favor? Oh well, that completely flipped it. I guess these are anti-air? Probably. So that's one down. And these ones already win by themselves, but we'll use Edmund just to make sure we don't lose a single unit. We do like to keep our units. So we're securing the seas over here, making sure they can't get to us, and also killing them. Obscure plot to kidnap has militarily deserted the Raven. We are without command. What do you mean? I'm the oh god. I am the dragon commander. I am the commander. Deathful climbs. He's now leading a double life. What do you mean a double life? Battle rage. Okay.
Dear oh dear. It seems my esteemed colleagues made a mess of things. But why blame them, really? Takes those blockheads of counselors, of course, not to know any confrontation with hardened assassins is bound to leave a trail of, a variety of things.
What?
Blood, ash, and general destruction come to mind. Perhaps I should have gone with them after all. Sounds like they had a jolly old time.
Would I trust on a why are you calling me pregnant? What? Where? I mean, I know it came from the news article, but like they write whatever they want.
We accomplished our mission, Commander, but I shudder to think at what cost. No wonder the councillors are in an uproar.
What was the cost?
We did it, Commander. Anne has been rescued.
Nice.
Hardest fight I ever fought, but it was worth it. I'm sorry to say, though, those damned assassins spared not the citizens that stood in their way. Many died, but not by our blades.
Okay, so that was collateral damage.
Good to see you, Commander. I've been meaning to thank you for the role you've played in the rescue of my dear Anne. 'Twould have been another story entirely had Catherine and Scarlet not come to my aid.
I wonder what
Wonders of women.
I wonder what would have happened if I said no. Would I have lost Henry?
You should have seen us. And we reached before those bloody assassins did. But they beset us in far greater numbers than we could have foreseen. They used imp-throwing bombs, lizard arrows tipped with poison, dwarf axes that could cut through steel, but we held them off time and again. We three duelists, shoulder to shoulder.
Man, he's so, like, hyped.
Of course, there was a touch of collateral damage, I suppose.
How much?
One of those imp devices rolled right into an undead kindergarten. But really, those skeletal scamps are already dead to begin with, right? I thought it was rather funny. A shower of bones it was. Came clattering down like dry
Wait,
hail.
hold on. Undead kindergarten. Wait, hold on. Is it like for undead babies, like for babies that die that die and get resurrected as undead? I do not understand the undead here. Like, I'm confused. Wait, does that mean they're permanently babies? Like for the rest of eternity? They're just baby necromans, like baby skeletons forever. Well, that's a nightmare. Like, I can't even be appalled because I do not understand the concept of a kindergarten for skeletons. It's like, they don't breed, they don't have children. So, this is only for, like, babies that got turned into undead? But then it's like, aren't we making them a favor? Like, they're eternally babies. Like, they're babies for eternity. Unable to grow, unable to evolve their brains. Which they don't even have. Oh my god, that sounds horrible.
Is that a reason to be a killjoy and scream bloody murder? 'Cause that's what those gods-be-damned counselors of yours are doing. They demand restitution and the likes. I've half a mind to demonstrate what functionalities come with this arm of mine, and where they can put them.
I'm off my back. Someone has to take the fall for this map. But just... Okay. Henry, your daughter is saved. And well, if that means you have to face the music because we're hurt, even though it's not your fault, is that... I think the second one is what I would personally say. It's like, you know, I was like, even though it's not your fault directly, it was your actions that caused the... You know, it's the same with my wife, you know, the lizard waifu. You know, she made the decision, even though technically I was the one who suggested it, to send in the rangers to save the hostages, and some of the hostages got killed. It's like, technically it's not her fault, but it's also technically her fault because she could have negotiated with the kidnappers to get the hostages instead of not accepting any negotiations. So, you know, it's like, you do something, and if there's a consequence, you accept it.
I suppose not. So what happens next? I have to pay a fine or something? Do community service for the undead? Air out some crypts and polish their coffins? Bah! By every demon ass in hell, the things we do for our children, Commander.
That is true. I mean, I even think that it should be... I should be responsible, since I'm the one who gave the okay to both Catherine and Scarlet. So technically, I should be the one put in responsible for this.
7 be merciful when your generals descend unto our cities, Commander. When they paint the town red, they transcend the mere figure of speech. We undead have children to mourn because of their escapades, and we demand hefty reimbursement.
How do you have children? I'm utterly confused. Aside from like babies being dying prematurely, dying when they're still babies and being turned into undead, how do you have children? I don't understand.
Commander, our scientists have returned from the fields of Evergreen, where they dug in search of what they thought was a metallic element of unsurpassed combustibility. As it turns out, when they reach the deepest and oldest elven catacombs, the object we imps so desire is no metal at all, but the ashes of elves. Centuries ago, they burned their dead instead of burying them.
Oh.
As it turns out, elven ash equals gunpowder squared by 1,000,000. The implications are clear. When an elf dies, give the remains to us and we can continue our research. Yours shall be the mother of all bombs.
You're joking. You did not ask me. You did not ask me that. That's no way. Is he actually? I mean, yeah, he is. If it was the same for if the imps, imagine instead of elves and it was the imps, they would totally do it. They would not care. They would use their own bodies as ammunitions. They would not care. So yeah, it's believable. They would. Oh my God, who in their right? Whatever. I know what everyone else gonna react.
To burn a body is the greatest crime one can commit.
Hey there, Mac. How's it going?
Allowed only by the Seven. When we
Hope
deal
you're having
with
a good
monster
day.
of such vile nature that he may never reach the holy state that is to be undead. What these imps preach is sacrilege, pure and simple.
I'd laugh at Trinculo's proposal, Commander, if it wasn't so utterly debased. He'd have us give up our sacred rites and allow our dead to be used as some sick sort of fuel, as the essence of explosives. Unthinkable.
Yeah.
We teach our children not to fiddle around with their food. So why on earth would it be okay for the imps to dabble with the deceased?
Yeah.
I've never heard anything quite so morbid. Though there's that lot that likes to get it on with undead girls. They really creep me out.
Where did that fetish come out of? Oh God, that random fetish.
The imp's proposal is as dangerous as it is unconscionable. If they produce elven ashes on an industrial scale, their terrifying bombs will be produced on an industrial scale also. You haven't just the war, but the world to consider, Commander.
The fear. Man, I'll be honest. I feel like we have to, exterminate everyone that knows this. For one simple reason. There is a very dangerous, slippery slope of knowledge that a certain race can be used as fuel. That is a dangerous, slippery slope. That is a one-way ticket to hell. For now, it's oh, just give us the ones that die, and we'll make them into fuel. And then, in a few years, be oh, why don't we just breed them for it? Why don't we just turn them into just cattle, and then we have all the fuel? It's oh, that is such a dangerous slippery slope. I cannot. That is, that is so wrong.
We may have been asking for a bit much, but really, Commander, the mother of all bombs, she was yours for the taking. Gee whiz, you've denied us our destiny.
Even he admitted they were asking too much.
From the bottom of my heart, I thank you, Commander. We elves are a people of
Also,
peace,
they do have
and the prospect of being turned into
What is he doing? He's doing like a puppet hand? Like, that's too much. Like, using someone's bodies as a fuel.
Corvus is still on the loose, Commander. It will take your utmost.
I mean, I imagine that is going to be the future for humanity. I'll be very honest. I imagine that is going to happen eventually at some point with humanity. We'll figure it out how to use our own bodies as fuel. And basically, graveyards will cease to exist. And we're basically all just going to end up in a furnace to fuel the mothership so we can get to our destination.
Your generals are out of control, Commander. Now, I appreciate they stood together to rescue Henry's daughter, but when the end result has a tally of 2 incinerated buildings, a ruined hall of industry, and a few dozen dead or wounded, it seems to me they were a tad too enthusiastic.
Hey, you know, they're generals.
They may be used to battlefields alone these days, but we do not tolerate such mayhem in our cities. Someone needs to pay.
How much? How much gold do I have to pay? Okay. Moving on. So they did not attack us, which was weird. How many cards do I have of... We have... 1 mercenary card, so it's not good to attack. But we can, like, continue in our... movement of our ships. So we can move over there. So let's put that there. I kind of want to get rid of this. It's so, like, annoying. Just this random balloon here that's forcing me to have to maneuver my troops. Because I just want to get these troops out of here and move them elsewhere. And we're going to start doing that. Can I, like, get rid of this? No, I need the transports for that. Okay, we're gonna start sending them over here so we can gather our troops. And there's a ship there, but it should be fine. So let's pass again. We need more gold so we can build more gold mines. Okay, they're going for the offensive there. They really like taking over the seas. Oh my god. They are going all in there on the sea. We have 2 combats. This one should be our win. We can just use the... We lost nothing, and now we have the big one. We can use... Let's try it. We lost. Generals cause massive branded child killers by the undead, and Emperor agrees. Oof. Super explosive. Do imps skimp on material? Lagging jetpack. Okay, can we get more mercenaries? Your research portal will be decreased. Population will increase. Oh, we have a red. So I have to make an option here that's crucial.
Those high and mighty councillors sure did a number on Henry. As if he's the one that caused so much trouble. Have they quite forgotten about Lord Drury's merry band of assassins? He's been asking me for a loan, you know. Being robbed of his gold. Asked for quite a lot, actually. But I guess I can't rightly refuse him. A begging man is more agonizing to look upon than a begging dog.
That is actually true.
General Henry got his comeuppance, Commander. I can only hope he'll reflect on his sentence with proper repentance.
Can I give him
and
gold
humility.
to help him out?
Yet knowing Henry, pigs will fly first.
Oh, shut up. Henry's a dearie.
Justice has been done under the all-seeing eyes of the Mighty Seven. He who has cast down the bones of our brethren has himself been cast down into the dust. I didn't quite know what to make of Henry's attitude, though. I found myself paying for his whole trip back to ship. He kept going on and on about how sorry he was. Another drink, Yorick, to alleviate my guilt. Another drink, Yorick, in memory of those poor children. What could I do but pick up the tab?
Oh my god, you got played.
You were stout.
Sometimes our
It's over, Commander. I stood before a tribunal, was described as a maniac, a vandal, an arsonist, and even a murderer. But I bore it all with quiet dignity. My jaws clenched tighter than Prosper's ass. They took my land, my titles, what gold I had stored, but I stood in silence, not giving them the satisfaction of showing my rage. Quite a change from the hothead Henry you know and love, isn't it, Commander? 'Twas down to Catherine and Scarlet, you know. Never would I have let those bastards of counselors unleash their barrage of injustice over me had I not rested easily in the knowledge that thereby I was shielding the friends who came to my aid without as much as a thought for their own safety.
Aww. Aww, he's such a good guy.
My daughter came to no harm, and neither did my comrades in arms. All is well. Now, to toast them all with wine and beer, and again, and again. It'll have to be your treat, though, Commander. I'm penniless now, remember?
I'll treat you. I'll treat you. You deserve it. I love him. Oh, what is this? She has a different clothes. She has different clothes.
My esteemed husband, I find myself without a court case today. So do stay a while and listen, for I have some thoughts with you to share.
Okay, you have some weird thing in your head.
I never told you about my youth, did I? Perhaps because I do not recall it very fondly.
Okay.
I was raised in the strictest of discipline, you see. Indeed, the minormost infraction was punished severely and judiciously. No wonder such an upbringing led me to the law, the very measure of right and wrong.
I guess that could be possible.
I've been aboard the Raven. I've had to preside over some of the most interesting cases of my career. And because of the, to my ears, often strange advice you offered, I have made some puzzling decisions that nevertheless felt right and, dare I say it, just. Under your auspices, I have sometimes been able to explore beyond the letter of the law, and discovered there the spirit of the law. A curious new territory, the exploration of which my own rigidity had previously prohibited. I'm convinced, though, these meanderings have made me a better judge.
Okay.
The satisfaction of serving the greater good has lukewarmed my cold blood, and in doing so awoke unknown affection, endearment even, for no other than you.
Oh.
In time, I may yet come to love you, my prince, and as such, you have made an unfathomable gift.
Oh. We got her. You got her. We have a chance. We have a chance.
Where you already have my kindest thanks, tenderness has yet to come. I am optimistic that it shall, but please do be patient, for such a drastic change of direction requires testing time to run it.
We're melting her hot, frozen heart, slowly and steadily. Okay. Not much else to do, so let's get back to the map. Still can't get over there. They have so much defense there. But now, like, aside from this ship, like this side, I don't think, yeah, ships cannot take over. I don't think they can. But I don't know about balloons. Balloons might be able to take over. But now I can move these units over there. And I can also stop moving these units, like, over. I might have to use... Can I use the balloons against the Juggernaut? Oh, they move a lot. What is that movement? I just intercepted them. They still have not attacked. Can I build more stuff? I can build one more. Let's build another. Do I want a gold mine here? I don't think a gold mine here is good. It only gives me 2 more gold. I actually want to get rid of this one. And build a gold mine here. Because that's plus 6 gold. Another gold mine here will also be pretty good. Unfortunately, I cannot build one. We can also not build... Okay. So we're gonna pass. We're just gonna keep building gold mines where we can. That's like... Stop sabotaging me. But we're just gonna keep building gold mines where we can get big boosts. Because once we get the number high... How are you? Hey there, Ash. Hey there, Cadian. How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. I'm doing fine. A bit sluggish today. Didn't sleep too well, but overall, pretty good. There we go. Also, I forgot to say I'm fine. That's good. That's good, Mac, that you're doing. You woke like at 6:30, right? I think I woke up at like 6. Not because I wanted. I was having some pains. So I just had to get out of bed and go for a walk. Exercise that muscle so it would stop the pain. We got something over here, and then we got the Queen's Quarter again. I have a lot of gold. Was it a butt muscle? No, it was a hip muscle that was hurting me.
A battle is often decided because
of the... nothing here.
Come to have a chat, Commander.
Come on, Henry.
Just as well, for I've been meaning to have a word with the dragon myself.
Uh-huh.
Remember when I told you about losing my arm and eye? How I lost it standing guard for your father, an emperor unworthy of his throne? Well, telling you got me thinking, as well as drinking. And here's the conclusions I've come to.
Come on, Henry, tell me.
I was different then, you see. And not just because I was more man and less machine. No. The day they hacked me up good, there was much more that I lost. In that arm lay stored loyalty and duty. In that eye, trust and friendship. Out the door, just like that. But lately, they've been clawing at it, wanting to come back in. We've got a fine bunch of generals here, Commander. And there's Edmund too, but let's not open that particular can of worms. No, it's the girls.
Oh my
Scarlet
God.
and Catherine. Guess I've never come closer to women without wanting to get in their pants. I respect them as officers, I really do. And I think that should history repeat itself, they would stand by me as we make our last stand. Not run like the mongrels that still stain my memories.
Okay.
If there's trust to be had, I think they've earned mine, Commander. As of you. The sins of your father need not be yours. You have my sword and my friendship too.
Yes.
There. Now you know. So enough of this sentimental elf talk and let's drink. To us. To the Raven.
Nice.
To victory.
The victory, yay. Henry has accepted me finally. Now we just need Edmund to accept me. And Catherine. These two are the only ones who haven't accepted me. These two. These assholes. Nice. What do they have to say? No?
Stand in the park.
Okay, they have nothing to add. So only Henry. Let's get some more research. We're also almost done. I think it's time to get rid of the the research. Okay, what do you got for me?
What a heartbreaking case I am presiding over, my darling. Some vile blackguard, deep perversions, the death of a child. After all this, is not revenge justified? Should I not commend rather than condemn the ones that gored this monster? I do believe so. I really do.
Oh. Oh. Okay, okay. So it's a case where you have someone who murdered a child, and then there was a mob that killed the murderer. And she has to presume over that. There's actually a lot of cases like that. Surprisingly, a lot of them. Not specifically like with child murders, but like mobs killing someone who is a criminal and getting away with it. Because at the end of the day, if all the mob is in on it, and there's no witness because everyone in the mob is just going, "Oh, I don't know. I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything." There's not much the justice system can do. Okay, we're still getting attacked by these. Let's go over here and clear them. Okay, so I feel pretty safe in this area. We still have these, but they didn't move, which is a good point. So let's keep moving our troops. Get them to the front line. I don't need this anymore. So we're gonna sell it and build another gold mine. I think we have enough technology at this point to just keep building gold mines. We keep getting that gold count going. We are in a slow step right now. Oh yeah, I can skip the whole... I forgot about that. So we can just kill these guys. Actually, considering we have gold... Oh, but that's a very steep wage. We're just gonna keep clearing the oceans to make sure they can't just attack us. The Emperor is a monster. How does he do it? Wizards try to explain dragon's healing power to layman. Damage control. Okay, we got something new. What does the Queen have to say?
What a heartbreaking case I am presiding.
Okay, it's the same one. So now she's just permanently there. Interesting. I guess she's waiting for the next event trigger. Let's go over here, get the technology. And let's go to the council. What do we have here?
Republic, Commander. Small government. Both have been denied. You may think I despair by now, but nothing could be further from the truth. I simply move on to yet another fault in our political system, which I hope to rectify. It is in your power, and your power alone, you see, to make top political appointments. Ambassadors, councillors, ministers, the lot. All may be handpicked by the Emperor.
Okay.
Needless to say, the amount of back-dealing and bribery going on behind the scenes in order to obtain these posts is staggering.
True.
Relinquish this one right, Commander. Let candidates take exams. Let committees appoint them. Then, perhaps, we'll find more able people, which will, I promise you, benefit both your government and your economy. There's gold in this, Commander.
Wait, let me read this again. Ambassadors, councillors, ministers, the Lord. You may be handpicked by the Emperor. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's how it generally goes in monarchies. Needless to say, the amount of backdealing... Relinquish this one right. Let candidates take exams. Let communities appoint them. I don't understand. Aren't ministers picked by the committees? Like these are councillors, right? These are councillors. So weren't they picked by the committees already? Ambassadors, ministers. What? Like I'm failing to understand this. Like this would make sense if she's just talking about like the people who do like the the paperwork, you know, the staff, as one would call them. But ambassadors, councils, ministers, isn't this all like voting? Or should be voting? I mean, but I guess at the end of the day, she's saying like, instead of me handpicking them, be it for exams and committees appointing them, I feel like it'll still be the same backdealing and bribery going on. If you do it for that measure, I guess with exams you can kind of get away with it a little bit, but it'll still happen. It won't stop. And I actually think there's actually more control if there's one emperor. I guess it depends though whether or not the emperor is like has a how's it called, a iron hand on the case, right? If it's a very controlling emperor, then probably there's not gonna be as much bribery going on, because the emperor's just gonna bonk them in the head immediately. But if you have a less competent, I just noticed, is her claws like, oh no, that's her.
Once again, Prospera is in dire breach of the god's divine order, Commander. The Emperor is the seven supreme secular representative on this earth. Those you appoint are therefore of their sacred choosing. No other mortal may interfere.
I actually thought she was going to propose like what's it called? Like the Republic, like the British had, where they had like they had the Parliament, which would govern decisions, but then the Queen, I believe this was during the Industrial Time, the Queen or the King would make the ultimate, would be like presiding over it. So it's like you would have two heads of powers, which would be the Parliament and the monarchy working together. I thought that was what she was going to recommend. That would have made more sense. That segmented republic, I guess.
Prospera's proposal is quite insulting, Commander. Does she mean to imply that this ship is filled with incompetence? If so, I hope she counts herself amongst this bush.
I will say, aside from like the imp, you're all kind of incompetent. Again, Prospera's not that incompetent. She's like ahead of her. She's a republic. She's someone who's a republic. She's probably like the most counselor out of all of them. She's the one that has the counselor mentality. Imp is just a scientist. He doesn't care. And these three are useless.
I wouldn't give up on this right in a hurry. Indeed, I wouldn't. It allows you to keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Take Oberon and I, for instance. Enemy and friend. Isn't that so, Commander?
What?
I don't know about all this, Commander. Who says tests can't be cheated, committees can't be bought?
Exactly.
Better that you make your pick. I haven't seen you go wrong so far. Although I don't see the need at all to have an undead aboard.
See, forget the last comment he did, but like it's exactly what it says. Like it's not gonna stop the problems that she's talking about. The question, I've denied her every single time. Do I give in on this? You know what? I will, just on one pretense. I can't be bothered to pick every single one. I'll do it.
Thank you, Commander. I do regard this as a little victory for Lizard diplomacy, you know. The right man for the job, or the right woman, as it may be, will avail your political and mercantile enterprises much more than a man merely made of money, not know-how.
I'll do it just so that I don't have to handpick them, because I'm that lazy. That's my logic. Oh, God. How many we have here? One. Okay, let's go there to clean it. We can build another gold mine. Then we just build another one over there. Keep moving my troops. Man, I really want to get rid of those. I want to start moving these units over here so we can start the attack. Yeah, we're close to starting the attack. We just need these units to get over there so we can start the advance. Yeah, this should be an easy victory. Just keep clearing the skies, keep clearing the oceans. Diploma to practice diplomacy demand. Emperor bows to lizard pressure. Dragon Valley's enemies face as he cripples their troops. Okay, we got some mercenaries. Times. All building times have... Unit building times have decreased by 50%. Building times. Oh, you mean like in combat? That's a pretty good buff, actually. I'll take it. Oh, we can't get that yet. Do you still have nothing to say?
You know, my love,
Oh.
I've been eavesdropping once or twice when you and the councillors decide upon policy. Dear me, what a sad state of affairs when men and women of the law have to enforce what is decided during these shouting matches by means of bickering, bartering, and bribery. Had I known sooner, I had long been less strict about the nonsense I must from time to time enforce.
You want to join? I'll let you join. You're the queen. You have to make decisions with me. That said, I will say, like, have you guys ever seen, like, the British Parliament? How they, like, yell at each other? It's so, like, funny. I prefer that type of politics over the tie, you know, the tight suit, silver tongue, liars and snakes that you see all over the place. Okay, let's get this over with. Let's get this over with. Let's get over. Move, troops, move. Okay, we're almost there. 2 more rounds and we get there. Meanwhile, we keep clearing the oceans. Oh, we're getting attacked. I did not expect that. 7 juggernauts. Now this person wants to die. Here's my juggernauts. I don't think I need any more. We can just use Edmund now. Yeah, we'll use Scarlet. Wait, what? She lost? What, a 55%? Oh, but... Okay, ships cannot take over. They can only destroy. That's good to know. We just got the mercenaries back. Okay, what do we got
Commander, I'll not pretend I am naive enough not to know that where our armies go, regrettable misbehavior sometimes follows. But I had no idea as to the scale of the transgressions committed. Luckily, General Catherine caught a whiff of these unsavory practices and decided to fight them tooth and nail.
I think I know what she's talking about. I think I know what they're talking about.
Ridiculous the trivialities General Catherine gets all hot and bothered about. So 1 or 2 of our own soldiers overstepped the line somewhat after taking yet another town or city. They fought to the death. Are they not allowed some R&R?
Some R&R.
Fondle with some local belle.
Like, if it's consensual, the problem is it's normally not.
You might find it strange hearing this from me, Commander, but I quite agree with Catherine. As far as women are concerned, the pleasure may lie in the chase and the kill, so to speak. But I don't take the hunting metaphor literally, whereas several soldiers do. To force oneself on a girl is detestable, and the men who do so should lose the weapon that's causing her misfortune.
Yes! Oh, Henry is the best.
We routed the enemy.
When a man wins...
Commander, I have conducted a couple of surprise inspections of late to see firsthand how our ground troops are conducting themselves in newly conquered territories. The result is exactly what I had expected. Atrocious. Swarms of fire-spouting locusts wouldn't do as much damage as the average cohort. They pillage left and right, and what is worse, rape every woman and girl they can get their ruttish claws on. Most officers turn a blind eye, and those that don't get transferred behind the lines. This is nothing short of organized assault. But I took matters into my own hands, Commander. The first offenders have been court-martialed and hung for their offense. Touched one last time by angel lust, then limp and lethargic forever.
No cutting the pee-pee? No pee-pee cutting? Aw.
So I shall, Commander.
Yeah, keep killing them. I don't need them in the army.
Plentiful this year.
I am the army. I am a dragon. I don't need an army. Meanwhile, I don't use combat because I find it bothersome, and I prefer the auto. I prefer the auto play rather than having to actually fight. Do we have more ships here to control? Man, this was a big attack. But again, I don't care. We just make more taverns. And we make another gold mine. Okay, I think it's time to... Next turn we'll finally be able to attack there. Genocide. Emperor cracks down on soldiers R&R. Hard to keep it up like this. Officer divulges morale troop. That is true, the morale is important. But I don't think on that level.
Once more, I find myself siding with Catherine, Commander. The army could do with a dollop of the feminine touch, which is not weaker, but most certainly wiser than its male counterpart.
Commander, I do hope you'll not contemplate the madcap designs of General Catherine. Women in the army. Who ever heard of such folly? Men lead, men fight. Women follow. Food provide. Every undead knows that rhyme by heart, for such is the will of the Seven.
Wait, what? Women... Isn't Catherine in the army? Wait, am I missing something? There were some great women warrior in his... I don't... It's not even about that, like... Think about this for a second. He's like... Commander, I hope you're not considering... the idea of that woman general that's leading armies with the idea of having women in armies. That's so ridiculous. It's like, but she's a woman. She's already a woman, general. What is this buffoonery? There are clearly already women in the army. If not, then, wait, huh? Are there not? Is this like, oh, you cannot be, women cannot be in the army, but they can lead? Is this gonna be like that? Is it gonna be like that? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that has happened in the past, but normally that's because the women are like queens or empresses. You know, they're literally the top of the food chamber, of the food chain. There's no one above them, so they can do whatever they want. I'm pretty sure Catherine and Scarlet are not the case. But let's see what they are gonna talk. No.
Yes, Commander.
Sup, Commander?
Okay, so only Catherine.
Pestilence take me, Commander. If the vices of men aren't harder to stamp out than all the weeds in the wilderness. Where my inquisitors go, they wither. Where they leave, bloom anew in all their obscene glory. I merely try to protect women from the abject horrors that are rape and pillage, yet I find myself fighting a battle so uphill as to be vertical.
Okay. I thought this was about women in the army.
To pinpoint the fundamental problem is easy. The army is run by men, for men.
Not for
Now,
men,
one can
for the
train a dog to
country.
behave, but
Learn.
men, lacking even canine cunning, one cannot. The solution to the problem is therefore equally easy. Replace them with women.
Hold on. Hold on. It's one thing to say, I want women in the army. It's another one to say, let's replace all the men with women. It's like, what? What do you mean, replace?
I'm not even going to be unreasonable, Commander. I could have advocated mass sterilization.
You could have.
No. I merely demand that you sack half of the male officers and replace them with women.
No. What?
They'll run the army better no matter how. And they'll see to it that not quite dogs, aka soldiers, either behave or hang.
What? Oh my god, she is senile. Oh my god. She is utterly senile. I could have... I'm not even going to be unreasonable. I could have advocated for mass sterilization, for instance. Yeah, the good thing you didn't, because I would have killed you on the spot. Because you're a threat to humanity at that point. It's like, what? Oh, it's like... If this was just let women into the army, it's like, okay, sure. Sure, more meat shields? More numbers to add into the army? Sure, let's do it. I don't care. Actually, that's better. Let's have more people in the army. No, she's like, no, let's just fire half of the army and replace them with other people that may or may not even exist, because maybe those women would not even want to be in the army. And I was like, oh my god, this is so dumb. What are the options? You're lucky I'm a dragon, not a dog, and can therefore see the merit of your proposal. You have your female officers. No. I want my officers to be chosen based on merit, not enough. Blindly replacing could have a very bad on the efficiency of my army. Yeah, it's like if you want female soldiers, then sure, have them, but don't be like, oh, let's replace half of them with women. I was like, what do you mean replace? What about the ones we have? No, this is just dumb.
And wherein lies that merit? Do they keep score of how many innocent lives they destroy by means of the sword, by fire, by assault? 50 points and you're made captain? 100 to be major? Wham bam, another tortured mom, and here's your colonel's rank? You disgust
Shut up,
me,
you
Commander.
stupid.
Your presence makes me wretch.
Yeah. Like, you would be fired on the spot for that insult. Like, how are you this dumb? Also, what do you think your women would be doing? Would you think they would be picking dandelions and be giving it to the enemy? No, they would also be picking up the sword and fire and the assault and killing and maiming the enemy. It's like, what is this idea? What is this idea that she has in her head?
Commander, despite the imp's frivolous nature, they are surprisingly strict and...
Wait, what? No, what? Why did it
Commander,
stop?
despite the imp's frivolous nature, they are surprisingly strict and severe in the classroom. In fact, they don't shy away from corporal punishment, with amazing results to show for it. Everybody knows they have the best and brightest students.
Okay.
Therefore, let's make this a nationwide practice, I say. Give every teacher a cat of 7 tails. One for each of the gods.
Wait, what? Commander, despite the imp's frivolous nature, they are surprisingly strict and severe in the classroom. In fact, they don't shy away from corporal punishment, with amazing results to show for it. Everyone knows, therefore let's make a national practice, like give every teacher a cat all 7 tails. One for each god. What? A cat all... Eh? He wants to give cattails to teachers? I don't even understand. Oh, will you allow corporal punishment in the classroom? You mean beating students? Oh boy. Beating students. So my generation was we were kind of in the end of that. We caught like a little bit of it, but for the most part, by the time we were in school, it was the practice of hitting students was already kind of leaving. It was basically right at the exit door. We got like a whiff of it, and it was gone. But for like more like, if you were a student who, let's say, it was very complicated, let's say very rebellious, then you would get a very like good view of it. And I have some interesting stories regarding that. I do not think it is productive for teachers and staff members to hit students and to perform torture on them, especially because they have no idea what's going on. They are acting on the basis that they know that the child is just a default child with no flaws in the household.
What better way to motivate a student than to beat him within an inch of his life?
Yes.
Once more, Yorick herds us all along the tranquil path to enlightenment. Stupid skeletal sadist.
Uh-huh. I mean, but I will say this. His argument was interesting, because his argument wasn't that, oh, I believe that beating students will be better. His argument was, well, the imps do it, and they have the best results. Why don't we copy it? I mean, that's a good argument. Now, are the imps the best because they are super strict? Or for some other reason? Now, that could be a counter argument. You know, maybe the imps are just smarter. And I think the imps have shown so far to be like the more scientific race. So maybe it doesn't have to do with being strict.
If Yorick thinks I'll support his bid to have our children whipped by teachers, he has another thing coming. It'll take you a good long time to catch a dumb dwarf, thank you very much. And if a pupil is being unruly, a good tongue lashing should suffice to set him straight.
Depends, but generally, yes. I will say one thing though. Teachers are kind of in a complicated position because teachers are technically the figure of authority in the classroom. Now, the reason why I say technically is because they're actually not, and the reason they're not is very simple. So if you're a good student, a lawful student, then the teacher is the figure of authority. But the teacher doesn't need to be the figure of authority for you because you're a lawful student. You're not really going to be disobeying the teacher to begin with. Who the teacher needs to be a figure of authority is the unruly students who don't obey the laws, the rules. The problem is, those unruly students do not see the teacher as an authority figure. And as such, a tongue lashing from a teacher means zero for them. Unless, of course, there are some connections. So, for example, a tongue lash from a random teacher will do nothing against an unruly student. But let's say that a student really respects a teacher, right? Not because he's good, but because, you know, it's a cool teacher. You know, we've all had them. There are cool teachers out there. And let's say there's a specific unruly student really respects a teacher because he finds them cool and awesome, and he's like a bro. And one day that teacher gives him a tongue lash. That tongue lash will hurt him like hell. It will be such a blow, and will probably actually put him in the right direction. But if it just comes from a random teacher that he has no care about, it will have no impact. That's why normally the tongue lashes have to come from parents, because parents have the emotional connection, which, you know, helps with the tongue lash. And random strangers doing tongue lashing doesn't really affect the growth of a child. Hey Amasa, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day. We're just playing Dragon Commander. I currently have to decide whether I should make it legal or illegal. Teachers beating up their students. Where is my boy Lizard? We'll get to him. I just have to check the opinions of the counselors.
If the imps have to resort to corporal punishment to establish a bit of decorum, I think that simply makes them bad educators. We lizards will have none of such unwarranted harshness.
Okay, what about the imps? Then I'm curious.
What can I say, Commander? We imps are the best and the brightest indeed. But because we're born as an unruly and undisciplined lot, we have to use force for our own good. Pleasant to know, though, the undead think we set a good example.
Okay, so this is what I saw. It's like, it's not that the imps, like the beating of done by the teachers isn't done to make them smarter. It's done to make them controllable. You know, and that makes sense. You know, so his argument, like the imps themselves deny his argument that it will improve results. It will not. It will just make the students afraid and more brainwashed and controlled, so we will not allow it.
Discipline is one of the fundamental virtues as dictated by the Seven, Commander, and it is to be found along the length of a cane.
Can I beat you with a cane?
By denying us the use of the whip, you deny us discipline and saddle us with another generation of dullards.
I want to beat him with a cane. Okay, let's go. Let's visit the lizard. Here we go, lizard boy.
Commander.
How's it
You've
going?
made some modest progress, Commander, but I wouldn't cry victory yet. You might just end up as the dragon that cried wolf, you see?
Dragon that cried wolf? Huh.
Anyone in specific?
You have anything new to say about people?
As true a lady as one of her species can get is
No,
I
she's
hear
already
she hates
said
men,
that.
or at least anyone. His presence is more unendurable than ever since he became a changed man.
Okay, here we go. This
Catherine
is new.
and Scarlet may be pleased he's finally joined the team, so to speak, but I tire already of trying to ignore the oaf in the room. Anyone in specific?
What about Scarlet?
What a fuss that woman makes about her sexuality. Really? I don't care if she's into men, women, or arm-sized sausages, as long as she holds her tongue about it.
Oh, I don't think you can say that, man. That's dangerous. Okay. We've seen the lizard boy. Now let me see my lizard girl.
You know, my sweet, I never thought the day would dawn that I'd dread having to read through a few hundred pages of legal documents. I must be going out of my mind or something, but all I want to do is go outside and have a picnic. Oh, listen to me. I'm positively dizzy.
Oh, she's really different. She was so cold in the beginning. Now she wants a picnic? Let's go. I'll set up the barbecue. Okay, so we got nothing else to do. Let's keep going. We can finally attack. I don't care about that. That's fine where it is. So, time for invasion. Go forward, my minions. Attack with everything you got. Do we have a... We do not have... we do not have a war factory. So I'm probably going to build a war factory here so I can stop building troops closer. Let's just go in. It's a big fight here. Can I beat this? So far, so good. Oh man, that really flipped it. Well, Two can play that game. Behold! There is no way I'm gonna lose this. There we go, we won. So now that we won, we took over this. We can build a factory here and start building our army and advancing. More women in the army? No, thanks, says the Emperor. They can't read strategy maps anyway. That's not... Oh my god. That's not what happened. Teacher spare the rod. Emperor wants to keep people dumb. Oh, whoa. Can I ban newspapers? Just get rid of them. I don't ever want to see them. Your research points be decreased. That's actually fine. I don't need research at this point. Motivation went up. That's good. We're already like at the end of the research. Yeah, there's only one more research I need to do, and I don't need research points after that. So what we have here, we have what's going on?
You disappoint, Commander. I understand Catherine's ideas may be wild of concept, but more often than not, there's wisdom hidden within. When we do nothing, nothing changes, and our soldiers still run amok, to put it mildly.
Her idea was to just discharge half the army and fill it with imaginary women that she doesn't even have guaranteed. Like, if her idea was, let's add these women to the army, I'd be like, yeah, sure, let's do it. No, she's like, discharge half your army. I was like, what? I need my army.
The army is such a sausage fest, Commander. Catherine had the right idea.
No, she didn't. Why are you guys pretending?
A battle is often decided.
I feel positive.
Her idea was horrible.
If you want something done well, you do it yourself. Even though I abhor expressing myself through platitudes, Commander, I am addressing a man after all, and must therefore use a turn of phrase of an unsophisticated nature.
Uh-huh.
You rejected my quota of women in the army on the basis of a sophism you call the reason of merit.
No.
This gave me no other choice than to meet that reason, however fallible, and rise to its challenge.
There you go.
With the vast wealth still at my disposal from the days I was queen, I have founded a military academy that only women may attend.
Good for you.
It will take time, but in due course their merits will become irrefutable, and they will slip into the ranks as officers of the realm.
Sure.
You may delay the inevitable, Commander, but you cannot stop it.
Oh my god, why are you so stupid?
I will have my way, and no sexist pig like you is ever going to stop me.
I did not do it because they were women. If you said, like, change them with werewolves, I'd be like, no. I will not discharge half my army and change with an imaginary army that's not even existing yet. Okay, let's make the war factory and just start making... Can I only make 2? Why only 2? Okay, should be fine though. Continue the advance. Forward. Conquer them. None may survive. Okay, they built a factory over there. I'm gonna start a fight. Oh my god, what happened? Why am I... Bonus from entrenchment. Oh. Oh, that actually flipped to my side. Can I win from here? 69%. It's not terrible. Let's try. We won. Nice. We actually won. So next turn we can actually invade that because we have the army below. And we got a bunch of mercenaries. So we just keep the advance. Oh, I forgot to talk with the queen, actually.
We won a victory for the age.
I fought double.
We gave...
Oh my god, Catherine, what is it now?
A word, Commander, if you please. I have made an assessment of my time aboard the Raven, and you should hear it.
Emma.
You know my background. You know I used to be a queen in my own right, and that under my rule, women held sway. In a male-dominated world, I have tried to champion their rights, and on the whole I have found in you an unexpected ally. My disposition may have sometimes betrayed my true appreciation. So I would like to thank you here and now for meeting my demands with dignity and conviction.
She called me a sexist pig one turn earlier, and now she's like, you're an unexpected ally.
Even if a man, I know you will make for a great emperor, and it shall be my honor to fight by your side until the day comes victory shall finally be ours.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay, we got the last technology. There we go, we got all of it. We have nothing left, I think. Let me just check. Yeah, we got nothing left. So, we don't need research at this point, it's just accumulating.
You know, my love, I've been eavesdropping once or twice when you and...
Okay, I've seen that already. So let's keep going. Advance! Conquer! We must continue the advance. This is another war factory, actually. Can I win with... We have mercenaries, though. We can win. We can win with mercenaries. We can make 8. Just make an army. We're going. Come on. Nice. Okay, they're adding their own mercenaries. We'll add our own. Switch it to my side. We're gonna win. Okay, I don't think I need any more. We'll use Edmund. There we go. Now this is ours. I mean, we're advancing. We're getting there. We're only doing one at a time, but we're doing there. Emperor rumored to have palace built with enemies' bones. About time. Spell will aid forces. Okay. We have another one for the council.
What a heartbreaking case I'm...
Where have they seen that one?
Commander, we dwarves would like to place imp surgeons in the hospitals of the realm.
Okay.
With their delicate tools and techniques, they can remove kidneys, lungs, parts of liver, and more from willing donors.
Okay.
These volunteer donors would be paid well, and the harvested organs will save the lives of many a wounded soldier.
I mean, that seems pretty good. Wait. Who is going to... I mean, I know who's going to reject this. It's going to be the skeletons, obviously. But, like, aside from the skeletons, who's going to reject this? This is a pretty good one.
We undead have little knowledge of internal organs. But what we lack in physical substance, we make up for in mental agility.
Wait, what?
And it is my opinion that the dwarven proposal seems a sound one. No objections here, Commander.
Wait. The skeletons agree? What is this madness? They have never agreed. This is like one of the few times they agree.
A terrible idea that would lead to abuse in no time.
What?
Unscrupulous souls will round up the enfeebled from among the dregs of society and force them into selling their very innards. Don't open this amoral cesspit, Commander.
Oh, come on. I mean, sure, it will be bad in the beginning, but then, like, we'll put some more laws, and we'll put some more rules, and it'll become like nowadays, you know? Nowadays, where we have donors, and they are, and they get, what's it said? Oh, I forgot the word. But, you know, like we have nowadays. I don't see how that's a problem.
If we raise enough awareness about the risks involved and ensure people donate out of their own accord, this might well be a good plan. Like Falstaff says, many lives could be saved.
Exactly. You just have to raise the awareness so people know, like, you can't just go in there and donate both your you can't just go in there and donate both your lungs or your heart or your brain. You know, there's certain parts you can donate.
Dangerous proposal indeed, Commander.
What?
You are well aware we imps have very few scruples. Before you know it, we'll build elf and lizard farms. Bread for donation, bread for money.
You know why this hurts? You know why this hurts? Because just a few turns ago, he wanted to make he wanted to use ashes from elf corpses as gunpowder. And I said that that was a slippery slope to an elf farm where they would be treated as cattle. And here he is admitting to it. I knew it would end up like that. We're gonna agree with it anyway. I don't see the negatives of this.
Physicians will be plucking organs like apples come autumn in no time.
Calm down.
And if you're ever short on cash, Commander, I'm quite sure a dragon's kidney would fetch millions on the market.
I mean, I know he's only in it for the money, but like, it will actually be helpful. Oh yeah, Vereni went there.
I have sent word of your decisions, Commander.
Okay, nothing here.
The battle is often.
I feel.
Okay, let's go back into battle. Wait, where did this come from? What the? It's fine. They can't. I don't think they can take over land. So it should be fine. Although, I don't want to risk it. I don't want to lose it just because. Let's continue moving. Let's continue moving. Just keep going up. Build armies as we move up. Oh, wait. Let me sell here. Can I build them a gold mine? I need so much gold to build that. Okay. We're gonna save then. We're gonna save so that we can build a gold mine. Because that's 8 gold. That's 16 plus gold if I build a gold mine there. So let's end the turn. We're gonna have this fight. Yeah, pretty easy. We're just gonna use the Imperial Army. We did lose 1 unit, but it's fine. This should also be an easy win. And then we have this one, which should also be an easy win. So keep moving up. Get into that territory. Organ free for all. Given go ahead. Heartless Hammer looking for donor. Okay, that's a good title. That's actually a good title. Rural Clash of War and Modern Civilization. A reporter ongoing investigation on and free naked dragon poster inside. Get more mercenaries. Nice. Oh, is nothing happening? Nothing is happening.
What a heartbreaking case I'm presenting.
Okay, nothing has happened, so let's keep moving. Let's build the gold mine where I needed it to build. There we go. Nice. And now we are going low on units, but we can just build more, and we will. Just build the bombers, the balloons. That is a capital. So it's right there. So I just need to build at this point. I just need to build an army. Can also like move these over here to add into the army. We're just gonna make a massive army and attack. Okay, we got some fight over here. We're gonna retreat. Devastating loss. Okay, more mercenaries. Nothing new happening. So it does feel like we're like in the last push. Do I try with what I have? Like what we have here. 1, 10, 2. Juggernauts. They don't really have a way to answer the bombers. Let's just send everything. And build more bombers. You can only build a... Wait, what is this? Oh, a tavern. Never mind. Can we, like, destroy them with something here? Can we, like, attack? Let's use some cards. Decrease by... yeah. So they get their gold decrease. We're gonna destroy their population. I think that should be fine. Wait, what? Wait, why are they there? Hold on, I didn't mean to send them there. I can't believe it, I sent them over there. They were meant to go over there. That's so dumb. Of course I'm gonna lose. That's BS. Can I, like, at least destroy some of the armies here? If I just throw in some troops? That is so BS. Okay, Catherine can deal some damage. Maybe we can kill some of their troops. That is so BS. I had it.
News, Commander. A student of wizardry went berserk on campus and slaughtered no less than 22 fellow pupils with a magic-infused sword. Something like this never could have happened if it wasn't so easy to buy such weapons from any enchanter's emporium. I therefore propose that no citizen is allowed to buy weaponry unless he or she has been given a permit by the state after a sound background check.
Uh-huh.
Oberon has the right idea. Yes, every dwarf sleeps with an axe under his pillow, but that doesn't mean they should be allowed to parade through the streets with flaming hammers. And I speak from experience.
I'm surprised he
Only
agrees.
took one sneer from a lizard afore my brother started swinging the damn thing, and now there's only ashes and ruin where once stood a whole town.
I'm actually surprised the dwarf agrees. I thought he would be against it.
As usual, the elves have it all wrong. We don't need less weapons, we need more weapons. If all those dead students had been carrying their own thunder clubs, lightning swords,
Thunder
and
clubs.
blood
Blood
rifles,
rifles.
would have been a smouldering heap of fleshy shreds the moment he attacked another.
I fully support Oberon in this matter and would even go a step further. If it were up to the lizards, no citizen would have license to own weapons beyond the scope of a bread knife. Permits, however, are a first step in the right direction and should be ratified at once.
What about a spoon? That's a pretty... like, a spoon is a pretty dangerous weapon.
What a preposterous notion. Because one sorcerer's apprentice turns out to be a few bullets short of a six-shooter. Our children should be denied the gaiety of innocent games like backyard cannonade or hide-and-seek the lit fuse. No, no, no. A weekly trip to the Enchanter's Emporium is every growing imp's pride and joy.
I will add that the hide-and-seek the lit the fuse did kill the imp princess. Which made me sad. So we are gonna ban it so that it doesn't happen again. Sure.
You take a load off my mind, Commander. Imagine the damage that could have been done if that student had bought an imp repeater. One blast can level a classroom.
What's an imp repeater? That sounds cool. Well, at least now no one else has to lose their imp princess over a hide and seek the lit the fuse. So yeah, we lost that. Which is pretty bad. We lost that. I do not know how I'm gonna do this then. I can only make 4 units at a time. Which is pretty slow. I have another factory. I have another one here. Also only makes 2. But it's better than nothing. They do move multiple areas. It's gonna have to be our best bet right now. Man, that screw up of sending them here instead of there cost me so much. Worst case scenario, I could have dealt a massive damage and reduced the amount of army they had. Yes, now they're just gonna invade. At least, like, I don't know why they're throwing their unit there to die. Well, it killed one of the bombers with a 93%. Really? Okay, we got some more mercenaries. Doesn't seem like there's anything else. Let's keep going. So we need to move them over there. And they can move so much. Keep making them, and we'll send in another attack. Yeah, keep making them, and we'll send in another attack soon. Immunity. Use calm before the storm. Okay, we got some more mercenaries. Is it time to attack again? We have a lot of mercenaries, so we can, like, do more damage. Go there this time, please. Okay, they went there this time. So, let's keep making the armies. I assume they're gonna lose, but the goal is to reduce the army they already have and just keep attacking while we're getting mercenary cards. Yeah, that's the goal right now. Just keep attacking until we get everything we need. Oh, they get stuck there. Oh, they're ready just like that? Okay, we won. Oh, but we need ground units. We need ground units. We need ground units to take over the land. I forgot about that.
For some inexplicable reason, the undead love to eat fish. Now,
They need to eat?
Lizards are, of course, no strangers to the ocean's bounty, but at least we treat the sea with respect, like a farmer treats his lands and livestock. At the behest of Yorick's kin, however, the dwarves are emptying the deep at an alarming rate. So I ask you, please, regulate the amount of fish one may catch in a day.
In a day, not in a month? Wouldn't you want to regulate the amount they can fish in a month rather than a day? A day is difficult to control. Like, what you're gonna have? Like, the inspectors just watching them 24/7?
A fine kettle of fish, this. You know, I think I agree with Prospera. Moderation is not an impish virtue. So knowing very well the results of excess, I'd say it's probably best to do as the lizard lady says.
That's actually good advice. I'm impressed. That's sound advice.
Balderdash about overfishing. There's plenty of fish in the sea. It's a bloody expression, even. Millions upon millions of the guild blighters swim the briny, for God's sake. And we're making millions upon millions in profit.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that has not aged well.
Prospera is absolutely correct, Commander. A quota must be set before the dwarves turn the seas into deserts bereft of life.
Don't listen to that backbiting reptile, Commander. Lizards and fish are no more than scaled simpletons looking out for one another. We want our fish, and by the 7 we'll have it. Prospera, you can feed her to the sharks.
Why do you need to feed? Do you have like a stomach in there? I'm confused. Also, what's that? What's that? What do you have in on your side? Yeah, we're gonna...
I thank you, Commander. After all, the fruits of the seas are like the fruits of the trees. Treat their berries
Real
ill,
world.
and an ill harvest will follow.
Oh man, this did not age well.
Would understand.
I think when the game came out, this was a topic, but like it wasn't that well researched, and now we have like the actual, we have the actual results, and it's not looking good. Oh yeah, let me check the queen. Queen, my queen.
You know, my sweet, I never thought that.
Okay, I've seen this. So are we done with her quest line, or do I have to beat the guy to get it? So I actually need... we're just going to attack directly. And we're going to make ground units. Because we need ground units to capture. It actually reached there. I'm amazed. So we're just gonna invade here and try to beat it, bombard it to oblivion. Can we bombard it to oblivion? It's a pretty good result. Let's just throw in some more units to make sure that it is indeed... Wait, adding troopers actually improved their numbers? Okay, let's go. Nice. They have been obliterated. So now we just have... You receive 2 less gold per turn. King of Fish, bless you. Your luck is has increased by 4. What is luck?
You know, my love, I've been eating...
Okay, this is the same one. But now we just win. Because now we just have to send the... It will take us a few turns to get there. But we will get there. It's right there. Okay, yeah. They're gonna keep making units there, but I don't think they can make enough to actually contest us. So next turn we just go in and take it. Yeah, let's go. So now we take it. And the capital is ours. Wait, do we have to fight? No, it's ours. And now we just have to defend it. Okay, we got another one. What is this?
Commander, under your rule, workers are finally treated with respect.
Uh-huh.
There are unions. There has been an increase in wages.
Uh-huh.
But at the end of the day, they still labor like slaves from dawn till dusk. This must be remedied. I therefore propose we institute the 8-hour day, which includes a proper break for lunch. I trust I needn't repeat what wonders this will work regarding your populace's happiness and the enjoyment of their lives. Think how hard they'll fight on your behalf to defend their liberties.
Uh-huh. I mean, I agree.
First you allowed people to aspire wealth, the vice that leads to indulgence. And now the elves would add idleness to the list of sins. Idle hands make for the devil's tools, Commander, not the sevens.
But they need to be idle so that they buy products. See, that's how capitalism works. You have them make the products, then you make them idle so that they have nothing else to do other than buy the products. Why do you think the entertainment industry is so powerful in modern times? Because people have too much idle time.
So, first these workers want to earn more wages, and when they get them, they want to work less hours, yet maintain the increase. This is utter madness.
This is how I know the dwarf is not a true capitalist. he should be in favor of this 100%. This will actually increase his profits.
So once more, Oberon proposes measures that might jeopardize the war effort during times of war. Here's hoping the third time I warn you will be the charm, Commander.
What are you talking about? You're all dumb.
What hokum? Imps like to work from dawn till dusk. Just because the elves are lazy buggers doesn't mean we should be punished with extra leisure time.
Well, you can still work. There's extra hours that you can do. Like, you're all dumb. You don't understand how economies work. Wait, what? No!
Commander, all we elves have tried to accomplish is the increase in happiness of all your subjects. For it bears repeating that those with rejoicing hearts do no evil, and look upon the world with kindness. You have helped
I just noticed I'm agreeing a lot with the elves.
And I thank you in the name of every laborer in the realm.
Oh,
A
man.
worthy emperor you are indeed.
Well, they're all unhappy. I don't care about their opinion. They're dumb. They don't have the mind of a capitalist. Okay, and now we just pass and you have not performed. Press the, yeah, we're gonna end because this is ours. We just have to defend it at all costs. That's a lot of attacks. I think we can deal with it. Yeah, like there is no way I'm losing this. Okay, so it is ours and we win. Yes. There we go, we got it. So now what? Oh, your Empire countries receive an entrenchment bonus of 40%. Okay.
Welcome back, Commander. One last time, let me welcome you back aboard the Raven.
Yes.
The Empire has been restored. Peace, briefly dethroned, follows in your wake. What three mighty men once set out to do, you have accomplished single-handedly. In the name of an entire world, in the name of delivered millions, I thank you. Long may our friendship last, and long may last your reign.
Wait, we're done? Is that the end?
He has been finally defeated, Commander. So many of his aspects you have destroyed that he is now but a shell, bereft of all powers. When I dismantle the Raven, him I shall banish to the abyss he came from, and with him, the last remaining traces of that vile traitor, the Architect.
This can't be over.
Your wife and all her wisdom I have sent out to locate the best and most beauteous spot in Rivellon, where we will build your castle. Then, a capital we'll build around your castle, and an empire around that capital. An empire that will stand for 1,000 years.
I like that.
But for your blessed realm to remain standing so long, we must destroy every last bit of demon technology.
Okay.
Including this majestical Raven. It is a sad thing indeed when such wonders need to be undone, but we cannot trust the nature of man, or any of the others.
I don't agree with that. I don't see, like, obviously we have to dismantle the Raven because the demon's inside the Raven, so we need to dismantle it to get rid of the demon. But I don't think we should destroy technology. Like, that's technology is not at fault. Like, humans have been at war even before technology was a thing. So the problem is not technology. But I do agree we have to get rid of Raven.
Soon these machines will be but figments of the imagination. Be like snippets of dreams that fade from memory upon waking. We cannot have it any other way. Give the word, dear dragon, and I shall commence to shape the world anew.
Okay. I want to have a word first.
By all means, Commander.
Okay, so I have to click on him to end. So let's go talk with people. Can I go? We can. Jory, what is the Massa?
It is impossible. Impossible that I have been beaten. I owe so many. Reduced to one. So much blood has been spilled, been lost. Not even Magia Sanguinis could tame your soul.
Why can you only marry princesses on that game? I mean, I don't know. I didn't make the game. My character is male. The main character is male, and this is the game doesn't really have customization for characters, so I assume we're just straight, and that's it. This game does not have character customization. It is a story game. Even though technically we don't really have a face. We do have a dragon though. We do have a dragon form.
For one such as you, I can but stand in awe. Eternities of torment would I have made you suffer. And yet, in the servant I had foreseen, I find my undoer. May Maxos end me swiftly, for such shame sears my soul.
Okay, so he admits defeat. I wonder if there's like alternative endings, like, cause I could have given in to the power. So is there like a bad ending where he consumes me? Probably. It's sexist. I want to marry the lizard boy. I understand, but like, there's nothing I can do about that. Maybe write a fan fiction.
There we bally well have it, don't we, my lord? I can't believe it's over. Indeed, I don't.
I don't think it's over though.
No more hammering, no more engineering. Oh, what a sad, sad day.
Aww.
Bitter misery.
Don't cry.
Then again, the raven stopped singing to me long ago. The things she taught me were more precious than anything that rigid old sorcerer could come up with.
Oh my god, your best idea.
Time for Grumio to pack it in. Time for my poor cousin Trinculo too. We'll have to invent new wonders all over again.
Oh my god, a fan fiction.
That'd be good fun, actually. How about I join your court, my lord? Oh, the crafty contrivances I could fashion for you and your wife.
Sure.
Fountains that spout wine or beer on command.
That does sound nice.
Fans that wave by themselves.
Oh.
You can kiss those smelly orc slaves goodbye.
Wait.
Oh, and carriages that stay cool inside even in the summer. Oh, we'll have us a blast.
I want him. I want him. Okay, what about you?
Buggering, bonking blunderbusses, Commander. You've done it. Not that I ever quite doubted a fire-breathing beast, equipped with my nephew Grumio's jetpack.
By the way, the voice
you sure gave us a show.
The voice of the lizard is the voice of the vampire in Baldur's Gate. Fun fact, and I didn't know this, the creator, the studio that made Baldur's Gate, also made this game. It's all the same franchise. This game you are seeing right now, with the imps and the lizards and all that, it's happening, I think, within the world of Baldur's Gate. I mean, I'm not sure about the Baldur's Gate, but I think it is. Because it's the Divinity franchise. It's all made by the same company. Yeah.
Imps and dragons. You know, sometimes we see eye to eye. Sometimes we stamp each other's toes. And when we do, mine's smart a tad more. But that's okay. We're chums, you and I, aren't we? No doubt about it. Oh, lordy, lordy. What an occasion this is. I feel like I should say something profound, but such is not the way of imps. All I can say is this.
Divinity 2. Oh, is that the RPG one? I actually... are you talking about Divinity Origin Sin 2? I have that. I actually haven't played it that much. I have it. I did think about whether I should play it, since I played this. I did not know they were related. I only
Please,
learned afterwards.
Please, don't listen to that old goat of a Maxos and destroy all this technology. By every god that never was, these trinkets, these gadgets, these machines, they're so much fun. But they will be destroyed, won't they? Blimey, Commander. If that's not like a pigeon pooping right on your birthday cake the very moment you're about to take a great big bite.
If best game, Ethan is my baby wolf boy. No, is it baby? BB. I imagine it's baby. I did play it a little bit. I never played it too much. But I might play it once I'm done with this. Although I'm not sure if I'll be done with this because I might just play this a bit more to get just to check out the other alternative endings and waifus.
You did it, Commander. We won. Do you realize what this means? We can go home, live lives of peace. Oh, Lord. I'm going to be bored all day, aren't I?
Yes.
Come to think of it, maybe I won't. I've a new quest to start, you know. One you helped me embark upon.
True.
There's a girl out there in the wide, wild world. A girl whom I shall love, and she will love me. That's a great adventure too, isn't it? A journey more worthy than war. Yes. I'll leave in the morrow. But know, Commander, that oftentimes I'll gaze skyward with a smile on my lips, and when I do, you'll be the one I think of.
Scarlet is a babe. I'm on Catherine. What do you have to say?
Commander. Looks like it's all over. What seemed impossible only a relatively short while ago has been made a reality. Maxos was right all along. You, the dragon, were destined to redeem the realm.
Is it really over?
But you have done more than conquer the world, you know. You have been an instrument of redemption. I was a bitter woman when my kingdom was taken from me, and all the more enraged by the injustices I and every woman had to suffer.
Who took your kingdom?
You, however, have cured both my bitterness and my loss in the faith that any man could be a creature of honor and respect.
We're gonna check him out. I think I'm gonna leave him for last.
In turn. Cherish your victory, Commander, for it is yours more than any other. Long may your memory rouse the heart of each and every being that loves this blessed plot we call Rivellon.
Okay. So now Henry and then Edmund.
Bulls, bulls, we've triumphed, Commander.
Yeah.
After long last, we can say, game over, lads, the war is won. No cry rings quite so cheerily and chillingly in the ears of an old warhorse like me. For I may be a well-seasoned stallion, but I'll be damned if I'm ready to be put out to pasture.
He wants to retire.
And how about you, then? Guess you've made your old man proud. His empire shattered like a stricken sheet of glass, but you've managed to puzzle it all back together. And a good job you did, too. Dragons, eh? They'll get the job done. Guess you've got a couple of 100 years ahead of you. Me, a couple of dozen with any luck. That's okay, though. I've pretty much accomplished what I wanted and more.
Nice.
Thanks to a couple of gentle nudges by your hand. Perhaps Scarlet, Catherine, and I can join forces now, if they be willing. Always some mischief going on in the world in need of setting right.
Nice.
Good then. That's settled.
Let's drink.
Now, let us drink. You didn't think I was gonna let you gallivant off without joining me in a toast, did you? Come on. Down the hatch. To us, Commander.
Yeah, it does feel like this is the end. Okay, Edmund.
Ah, Commander.
What do you have to say?
Everyone seems to be in a rather merry mood today, as if our final victory took them all by surprise. Oh, these short-sighted simpletons. Bless them, eh? As though any endeavor that has my backing is not bound to prevail.
Oh, God.
To be fair, though, I suppose this is indeed a day to be merry. Many gave their utmost to safeguard the Empire. Many gave even their lives. So many proud lizards. And yes, dwarves, elves, the others too.
The others too.
Heed well their sacrifice, Commander. For it is you they fought for. Even more, I think, than the idea that is the realm.
That is true.
Still, the one thing that really matters, the one thing that will be remembered is that the dragon came, saw, and conquered. And there's an end to it.
Well, that's a good quote. The dragon came, saw, and conquered.
But anyway, enough banter. A good sherry is what I need. They brought in some new casks only yesterday, I do believe. So I live in good hopes I may yet have a sip of sherry worthy of its name before this ship is decommissioned, and we with it.
Now he will have free time to date me. Whatever happened to the plot line of him being with the elf? Kind of just showed up out of nowhere and then dropped. Okay, so what are you guys gonna say? Yorick is mad. I imagine, like, what they're gonna this X's. What they're gonna say is going to depend on the percentage. So I imagine Yorick's gonna be pretty pissed at me.
Commander, the Seven have truly favored us all. Heathens wither in the throes of death as we tread by them victoriously. Glory be unto the gods. No mortal can, of course, truly mimic their magnificence, but the harder we try, the more we may find favor in their stern, just eyes. I'm afraid what favor you have found does not quite live up to the expectations I had, but I'm contented in the knowledge that times of peace may just bring the faithful new challenges which we may overcome together. For peace, as you will be aware, so frightfully easily leads to vice. Besides, the Empire is but new. So many who stray have yet to be subjugated. Whatever your merits, Commander, much more can be done. Yes, indeed. After all, so say the hallowed 7 scriptures. The world shall never be perfect until all that stirs is bone.
This is a very, like, dangerous group. I do not know how they accept the undead into their ranks. Like, their motto is everything has to be bone. If that is not a threat, I do not know how that is. What is a threat?
Praise be, Commander. Rivellon has been saved, and her great green mother with her. Quite clearly, we have but one being to truly thank for this unexpected and inimitable
The elves should be happy
and
with
that
me.
is you. Nevermore, I think, has the freedom you have granted us put a greater responsibility on our shoulders in turn, on each and every one of the civilized races. We must earn back the very rights to happiness your liberation entitles us to. I will remain a politician for certain, and I will continue to defend elven viewpoints valiantly, even though you have gone to incredible lengths already to ensure our ideals move beyond the stages of conception and enter the dimension of reality.
Yeah.
I foresee a bright future, Commander. Indeed,
So positive mentality here.
Yes. I may have to contend with dwarves and undead still, but that is no price to pay at all in return for the stability of peace. Thank you. May the spirits of nature guard your soul.
So
And may their wisdom be your constant companion.
So the dwarfs should be negative, and the lizards should be positive.
Commander, allow me to congratulate you. Not just from the bottom of my heart, but the deepest recess of my beer-soaked liver. More affectionately and sincerely, I cannot be. We've come a long way, and we've had our ups and downs. But today is not one of regret, of looking back in anger. No! A day like this? Ha! Such a day the world has never seen. You, Commander, no, Emperor, will be a monarch to remember. A man whose memory will wear out untold ages. Rivellon is yours, one fair and square. So treat her well, for a mighty fine realm she is.
I wonder what the speech would, how much the speech would be different if I had accepted changing monarchy to a republic.
But come, let's have a
I want to
drink,
kill that
you
guy.
and I. We've earned it both. Today, no politics. Today, no war. Today, we raise our glass to Rivellon and to the dragon who secured her freedom.
He's basically like old-fashioned mafia boss. Okay, Prospera, what about you? You should be happy with me.
This moment has been so long in the making, Commander, that now the hour strikes, it seems almost unreal. And yet here we are.
She
The
crying?
war is over. We have won against unthinkable odds.
She sounds like she's crying.
Unlike some, I know full well what this victory means. How important it is to enact what you and Maxo set out to do. It's uncommonly brave to revert time, as it were, and undo the miracles of magic that brought us victory. Only a handful would understand how uncommonly wise this is as well. Such wisdom requires a lizard's mind, I do believe, abounding with primordial profundity, or at least a lizard's vision. You do possess both to a degree, though perhaps not as much as I had hoped. Still, I do not mean to put you on the spot, dear dragon. What you have accomplished outshines the political tribulations we had. And who is to say we shan't find you more accommodating in the future?
Ah, not as positive as I thought it would be.
We are but on the cusp of your illustrious career. Of that I am certain.
I guess I did
For
reject
I am
a lot of
convinced
her...
that more than in the empire you won, your legacy will lie in the empire you will leave behind. It is my fondest desire. It will be a realm in which all lizards will reside in freedom and happiness.
I guess I did reject a lot of her ideas. Also, where's my queen? Why can I not talk with my queen? No last words for the queen? Well, I talked with everyone. There's no one left, right? The queen is not in the royal chamber, is she? No, she's not here. Okay, so there's nothing else to do. Other than...
You have spoken with your companions, Commander? Are you ready to set in motion the realm's new destiny?
Yeah, let's go.
Very well, Commander. In this end, let us find myriad new beginnings. Now dawns an age of peace. Now breaks in golden light the Pax Draconis.
Okay.
And so it was that after long last,
So loud.
Sigurd's son, the prince they had called a bastard, became Emperor of Rivellon. Peace descended upon the battle-scarred realm, and each and every war machine was duly
He's patting the
destroyed.
goblin.
No longer did demonic technology hold sway, and the world became one of harmony once more. Harmony between magic and nature. As for Maxos, grateful his friend had secured his father's legacy, he knew this would be the beginning of a new age. That of Dragon Knights.
Wait, what? Wait. Oh, wait. What? This can't be the conclusion. What about the queen? No, wait. Where's the where? What about my conclusion with the queen? Wait. This is not fair. I saw there would be a conclusion for the queen, and there's not. I am not pissed. Ah, man. Maybe the game is short though. How many streams did it take me to? I think I only played like 3 streams of Dragon Commander. Actually, I can check that. But I still have to... The question now is, I'm not going to play anymore today, because having to... Like, it takes a while to restart everything. Okay, it took me 3 streams to complete it. So it was actually pretty short. But there are multiple endings. There are multiple waifus. Do I want to do it? That's the question. I may do it, like, off-stream. What I mean by that is, so some days, today I didn't do it, but some days I'd stream, like, I start streaming earlier the day, kind of to pass time before the main stream that I have scheduled. Right now I'm playing Hearthstone, but I may play other games that have, like, grinding involved, like Assassin's Creed, and potentially Dragon Commander, so that I can see the other endings and have it record and then make a video out of it. So yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do with Dragon Commander. But this ended a lot shorter than I thought it would be. But it did make me want to play more because I want to see the other endings. There's a lot of... Well, is there that many endings? No, there shouldn't be that many endings, because we didn't get a conclusion to the Queen. So I feel... So probably there's not that many different endings. There's just different routes that lead to the same ending. And I guess there's probably like a good ending and a bad ending, whether or not you accept the demon's proposal. So I assume that's going to be like that, but maybe not, and I'll be pleasantly surprised. So yeah, I think that will be it for today. It ended way shorter than I thought it was going to end. I didn't think this was actually going to be the end. If I knew this was going to be the end, I would have made a different title and a different different thumbnail. But yeah, that's will be it for today. Tomorrow, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Friday? Yeah, tomorrow is Friday. So tomorrow will be a Let's Chat. So tomorrow we'll just be chatting and talking. And yeah, that'll be fun. Do I have someone that I can raid? No, I do not have anyone to raid. Does anyone in the chat have someone they want me to raid? So given that I can raid someone right now, I don't have anyone online. But anyway, this will be it for today. I hope you all enjoyed as much as I did. And until next time, we will be chatting tomorrow. Probably will be... you have Anifia. She is a VTuber, I think. Anifia. Who's Anifia? Do I not have Anifia? Let me check. Ah, give me a moment. Sure, we can... Okay, sure. We'll do that. Let's raid Anifia. So, we'll be raiding Anifia. So just give me a moment. Thank you all for watching. This has been jorgiguel. And until next time, hope you all have a lovely day. We'll be raiding over on Twitch to Anifia. She's playing Subnautica, I think. I just checked it out, and it looks like she's playing Subnautica. So, a bit on theme with what I'm playing. Well, not what I play today, but what I play usually. So, let's put this and say hi to her. I'll also be going on there. So, till next time. Bye-bye.